The questions people keep asking is, why should it be policeman? Why should it be the policeman that should wipe the shoe of a politician? Well, people have continued to react on the trending video whereby a policeman was seen wiping or tying the shoe of a politician, Alhaji Ganduje. Well, this is not palatable with people. Why should it be the policeman? The way these big men are using our police officers, like slave. Well, I like you to watch this video to the end and see the reactions RUFAI gave. See how what RUFAI said about these reactions. I think I love what he said here. He's the only journalist that can stand on the truth and stand on the fact without fear of anything. Just watch this video from beginning to the end.
This unidentified police officer who's come under fire on social media for lacing the shoe of Abdullahi Ganduje, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress. RUFAI, Vimbai, please take a look at this video showing this young officer who's not been identified as of yet. Is this what our politicians are turning our police officers into at this moment? My father was a police commissioner, and you know how it makes me feel at this point.
Haven't you heard worse cases?
They tell me.
Please, you need to see all these police guards that got big men. You need to see the things they do. We can't even, it's only lacing shoe you have seen. They are more that are deeper than that.
Yes.
But the question is, can't Mr. Gandujes lace his shoes again?
What happened there?
Or the policeman just wanted to help him lace his shoe. You see, that's kind of the system we have built. In a sane environment, you don't have over half of your police force guarding VIPs. If this environment was sane, you would never need to guard VIPs in the first place, because there's going to be general holistic security across board.
Right.
There are some climes in the world that lawmakers, top politicians, don't even have police guard, or they have to request for them on special cases after threats. There are some climes in the world that you will get into a train with politicians like this. They don't need to have guards. But when a sizable portion of the Nigerian police force is with all these big men and they go around and these big men feed them morning, afternoon, night, a man that feeds you morning, afternoon, night, you will lace his boots. That's just it.
Yeah.
So if, like Dr. Abati said, a governor of his state can go and prostrate in front of his godfather, how much more police officer that they are feeding morning, afternoon? It's unacceptable. But Oji, is that not a reflection of our country?
Yeah.
Is that not what led to, you see the Chinese man giving them, how much was it counting for them in the hands?
We saw that story.
So when that happens to a foreigner, we scream blue murder. What about this? Politician saying, go down. Lace my shoe. And he was laughing, he was enjoying it. Sweet treats.
I know he wants to speak.
No. Dr. Gandujes may not have asked him to lace his shoes.
Okay.
The man himself will voluntarily do it.
Okay.
Do you know whether that policeman has collected salary? Maybe it's Gandujes that is paying the salary. So you will be loyal to him.
Yes.
In fact, you say you are...
I'm a daughter of a police.
You have not seen policemen carrying bag for madam.
I have seen some
following
of those.
wives of politicians.
And that's why I thought I should highlight
to the market.
We need to reform the police. It's true.
And they will be very happy to do it.
Don't do that. In fact, somebody was telling me about it.
No, they carry bags.
I don't have proof of one washing police.
No. This is unacceptable. Okay,
but this is not acceptable. But we shouldn't say that.
No, but that's what's happening.
But that's what's happening.
Highlighted this.
No, that's what's happening.
Speaking about the state of our police officers.
You see an adult who has a wife and children at home.
Yes.
They will give him bags to carry. Yes. And he will be very happy carrying madam's
Can
bag.
you just imagine this? Well, speaking about the state of our police officers. Yes. Let's see how friendly they are. Meanwhile, a video that is now making the rounds on social media showed a Nigerian police officer climbing a Mercedes-Benz with reasons yet unknown. Let's take a look. Vimba, RUFAI is a police officer, not VIO. What was he doing on the... What is happening?
It's casting for a movie.
It's Fast and
I hope
Furious.
it's a movie.
It's a movie.
You know?
It's a movie, right?
This is on...
They will respond as if
You know,
it's
I'm glad
unbecoming.
I'm glad you showed this
Yes.
video, because before that I had an unpopular opinion, but I'll balance out the two.
Okay, good.
My take on the first video, very unpopular opinion,
Yes,
by the
go
way,
ahead.
but I don't mind, is that have you noticed that if you travel overseas, the police will help elderly people cross the street?
Yes.
They will help even if it's children, if they need help with something and so forth. And I feel Ganduje, besides his role as maybe his orderly or he would be an orderly, he's older than him. And he saw that he needed help with something. And our culture specifically is about young people. If you see an elder in need, you rush to do it, right?
In uniform.
So, yes, why not?
In uniform.
Yes,
All
why
right.
not? No, this is my... That's why I
There
said...
were other people
No, don't
standing
come
there.
for me
Younger
because
people. But they couldn't have Ganduje. What about those other people standing there? Younger, it's fine.
I already read
yeah,
out
go
the
ahead,
disclaimer
go
that
ahead.
it's an unpopular opinion.
ahead.
So for me personally, I didn't think the video was a big deal because I just
Okay.
felt it was a young man who saw something that needed to be done and he was proactive
Respectful
and he
young
helped
man.
his elder do it. And for me, I don't think it's a big thing.
Okay.
However, when we now see his colleagues rolling on windscreens, it now becomes very
On
difficult
cars.
on cars.
Don't they have
It-
people that are supposed to be
it
manning
just
the
reminds
roads
you know
like that?
we're laughing about it, but you know, insecurity is at an all-time high across the nation, and this is the time that we need our police to be at their best. We need, I'm not sure what mission they're carrying out there, but their services and their attention is needed in Borno, in Benue, in Plateau State, in Bauchi, the list can go on and on and on. So I wish that we didn't have a situation where we're watching these videos and having to have a moment of comic relief from them, because their services are actually desperately needed in other parts of the country, and we don't need to be seeing this.
I really, really think that police officers need to respect their role as security officers, not people that tie shoelaces or carry bags, as Dr. Abati has
And
seen
the other
in
young
many,
men around them, probably those men, based on
many
the bias model,
instances.
they are irresponsible. Because
Right.
how would they see Ganduje, the other young men, they are standing there, they are lying police tie shoe, and they are looking at the police? They must be irresponsible men. Yes.
Oh, well, all right. Shall we head over now to Niger State? In a continued show of unity, Niger State Governor Umar Bago has once again been spotted in a church despite being a Muslim. Bago over the weekend visited the Living Faith Church